So I'll continue teaching this question, which I stopped in last class. Now look at third one. In this third one, they are saying an extract from cash budget showing payments received from supermarkets. So you have to draw up a cash budget. Okay, so now for A part, first and second one, you were looking at these 3 points, right? Until here.
Yeah.
So now, after this 50% thing only, you have to do it from cash budget. Okay, so in that part, look at this part. They are saying 50% are paid for the same month as sales. Okay, so right here in this line, extract from cash budget line, right? 50% same month as sales. Okay, so there now. Earlier, can you remember in this second part, revenue, sales budget? How much did you get for July?
150,000.
No. That
Sorry,
is,
sorry, monthly 600,000.
no. The answer that you got in
Wait,
the
you mean the
second one.
revenue?
Yeah, revenue.
Okay. Yeah, 720,000.
Yes. Okay, so in the first part, you got 600,000. And then when you wanted to find the sales value, then you multiplied it by 1.20, right? So that
Yeah.
answer you have to take. Okay, 720,000. Now they are saying 50% are paid for in the same month as sales. Okay, now same month, July. July the sales was 720,000, right? The second
Yeah.
one. Now budget, when you do budget questions, you have to look at all the answer, because when you are doing the third one, the third one's answer you have to take it from second one or first one. So each and every part is related: revenue budget, production budget, cash budget, inventory budget. So everything you have to get it from the you have to look at your first part, second part, and everything. So when you are doing this cash budget, you have to look at sales budget, because see, they are saying 50% are paid for in the same month as sales. So what you have to do, this second one's answer that you got, sales value 720,000 into 50%, because they are saying 50% are paid. So you have to get that here. This is a cash budget, right? So whatever you paid, you have to record. Then you understand that part.
Yeah, I understood that part.
So what you have to do, 720,000 into 50%. So that will be 360,000. So you can write that for July. And then for August, it will be 816,000 into 50%. And then for September, 912,000 into 50%. And then for October, 1,008,000 into 50%. So you have to get that all in this first column. Did you understand that part?
Yeah, I understood that part.
Okay. So now look at this. They are saying 50% are paid for 1 month after sale. So what do you mean by that? 50% are paid 1 month after sale.
So the rest of the remaining sales value will be paid in the next month. So July's one will be paid in August, and August will be paid in September, like that.
Okay. So that's all. Same thing you have to take. So this 360 you got, right? That 360 you have to
Yeah.
take August. Okay. And this 408 you have to take to September's column. And this 456 you have to take it for October's column. Under you have to write the name as 50%. 50% paid 1 month after sale. If not, you can write payments made after 1 month, and then you can write under that. So what will be July's figure?
Uh, July's, there won't be a figure for July.
No, you have to.
Oh, sorry, yeah, there will be.
So what's the value?
Yeah, 1 minute. Let me calculate it. Yeah, July's figure will also be 360,000.
Why 360,000? How did you calculate?
So June and July have the same amount of sales.
Okay. Yeah.
So therefore in July it's 360. So yeah.
Okay, correct. Okay. So you have to get these answers and then you have to get the total. So if when you get the total, you have to put total payments for the month. That's all. That's the answer for the third month. Okay.
Okay.
So now look at this fourth one. They're saying you to prepare production budget in units of pies produced. So look at the requirements for production. Look at this point. They are saying production is 1 week in advance of sales. So what does that mean is production is 1 week in advance of sales. So now first of all you write production for this month and then we'll look at production is 1 week in advance for sale. We'll look at that after that. So first we'll calculate production for this month. So production for this month will be 150,000 into 3 because weekly demand is 150,000 for July. So for July, you have to write 150,000 into 3 and get the value. For August, weekly demand is 170,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so step by step you have to do. For August, 170,000 into 3. And then for September, 190,000 into 3. For October, 210,000 into 3. Now you got the value for production for this month. So now what you have to do is next column, production for next month. Okay, that is one extra month. So what you have to do, they're saying in the question, they're saying production is 1 week in advance of sales. So this August. So now in this first part, so in this first part, the value you got for August, you have to take it in July. Okay, because production is 1 week in advance for sale. So in this first answer, A part first one, the value you got for weekly demand in August, you have to take it for July. The value you got for weekly demand in September, you have to take it in August itself. Did you understand that?
Yeah, I kind of understood that.
Sorry?
Yeah, I kind of understood that.
Okay. So this will be 170,000. This will be 190. And then this will be 210,000. Now see, now look at, you have your answers, right? A part first one. Okay. So October is 210,000. So that October value you're taking it in September itself. Because production is 1 week in advance for sale. So now for October, what you will do? You will take the November's value. Did you understand that?
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
what's the
understood.
November's value? November's weekly demand.
Um,
Can you
it
remember
would be,
we
yeah,
added
230.
20,000? Yes, 230. So you have to get 230,000. That's all. So after that, you have to add both this value and this value and get the total production. Did you understand
Yeah.
this part now?
Yes. Do like headings really matter?
Uh, Headings, it's better if you put, but then, yeah, it's better
No,
if you
like
put.
I mean like we can write whatever suits us, right? Like for example, now I was just thinking of writing production in current month and the production for next month and just writing it differently.
Yeah, you can do that. So,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
I thought what you asked is like, don't need to write that, anything at all.
No, no, no. No, I meant
Yeah,
like write it, but then yeah, in our
okay.
own words. Like,
Yeah, you can do that. Okay.
okay.
So look at the next question. They are saying you to prepare inventory budget showing the number of units of pies in the inventory at the end of each month. Okay. So look at this requirement. They are saying raw materials Okay, so this one you have to draw up inventory budget. That's why I have put IB. Okay, so now you have to find the inventory units. Okay, in order to draw inventory budget. So you have to show the number of units of pies in inventory at the end of each month. Okay, so what you can do is they are telling you raw materials for production will be delivered on the day of production. So same day, don't need to worry. So what you have to do, now you got answers from this production budget, right? For
Yeah.
next month, for this 1 week in advance, for the next month, production for next month. So that
Yeah.
answer same thing. Here you have to take 170 for July, 190 for August, and 210 for September, and 230 for October. That's all, and that's the answer. Did,
Okay.
did you understand this?
Yeah. So that's the inventory for the month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. 170. Okay. Can you do this? Now look at the sixth one. They are saying you to prepare purchasers of raw materials budget. So you have to draw purchasers budget in kilograms. Okay. So your answer should be in kilograms. So now look at this. They are saying raw materials for production will be delivered on the day of production. That is okay. And then each pie requires 0.3 kilograms of raw material. Okay, and then, okay, so look at those two informations only. Now, can you remember in production budget in units of pies sold? We got right for July, what's the total? This fourth
Um,
one.
yeah. Fourth one. So for July, we got 620.
Yeah, so what you have to do? 620,000 into 0.3. Because they are saying each pie needs 0.3 kilogram of raw material. So 620,000, the total production units into 0.3. That will be the value for July. Same thing you have to do for the rest also. Did you understand that?
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, now look at seventh one. Okay, they are asking you to draw up a cash budget. Okay, before that, these words are very important. Your answer is wrong. Okay, because you haven't looked at this. Payment is made 1 month after purchase. Did you consider that when doing the cash budget?
No.
No, yes. Okay, so that's the thing. So these words are very important. Payment is made 1 month after purchase. Production is 1 week in advance of sale. 50% are paid for 1 month after sale. 50% are paid for the same month after sale. Okay, all these words, raw materials on the day of production. So like that only you have to consider this cash budget also. Those words are very important. So what they are saying is raw materials are purchased at a price of 1.40 per kilogram. And then they are saying payment is made 1 month after purchase. So look at purchaser's budget. The answer that you got in purchaser's budget, the answer that you got in July, that is 186,000. So that answer, they are saying payment is made 1 month after purchase. So in July, if they are purchasing, in August only they are paying you. So what do you have to do when you want to find out the August value? Uh, this July 186,000 into 1.4. Like that you have to take. Did you understand that?
Okay. Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, when you want to find the September's value, that August in this sixth one, the value that you got for August, 210,000, that turns into 1.4 only, you have to take for September. So same like that for July. So July's value, so whatever happened in June, for that purchase only you are paying in July. So June's purchaser's budget value only you have to take it in July. So that into 1.4. So like that only you have to do this. Did you understand this now?
Yeah, I understood that.
So like that only do the cash budget workings. Okay.
Okay.
So in this question, look at this question. They are saying you So this is January 2020 past paper. Fourth question, they're saying you Kriya Kites Limited owns furniture stores in the high streets of large towns. You work in the finance department of Kriya Kites Limited and have been asked to help with the preparation of budgets for the 6-month period January 2020 to June 2020. Okay, so you work in the finance department and they're saying you to prepare a budget. Due to the growth of the internet, revenue for Kriya Kites Limited is declining. So because the internet has grown, the revenue is declining. Revenue for December 2019 was 480,000 for all stores. This is expected to fall at a constant monthly rate to 432,000 in June 2020. So revenue for December 2019 was 480,000 for all the stores, and this is expected to fall at a constant monthly rate to 432,000. Can you remember earlier? Okay, A part they're saying you prepare a revenue budget for each month. So each month you have to show from Jan to 16. Each month you have to column by column you have to show. So you have to prepare revenue budget. So can you remember in previous past paper we found the difference for 80,000 the you know uh, the for all the months, and then when it's falling to a constant rate the value, so from that we found the difference and then we divided it. Can you remember what we did earlier?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so like that only you have to do. So what you will do is 480 minus 432. So that will give you 400 and sorry, that will give you 48,000. 480 minus 432,000 is 48,000. So that is the reduction amount. After that, now they have 6 months. So 48,000 divided by 6. So that will give you 8,000 for 1 month. Did you understand that?
Yeah, I understood that.
So what you have to do is this here for January 480,000 minus 8,000. Then you will get 472,000. So February 472,000 minus 8,000. Then you will get 464,000. How will you do for March then?
Uh, that minus another 8,000, so 464 minus 8.
Yes, so same thing for April, same thing for May, same thing, okay, and then June, like that. You have to do this. Did you understand this? That's all for A part. Did you understand this now?
Yeah, I understood that now.
So in this question, they're saying you Hercules PLC manufactures a range of brakes that are used in cars. One model in the range, the RG57, is used in a car, the Sunray, which has recently stopped being produced. However, the Sunray car is still being used and the RG57 is still in demand as brakes wear out over time and must be replaced. Hercules PLC plans to reduce the inventory of RG57 in the next 3 months as drivers replace the Sunray with a new car. So the following information is available. So A part they're saying you prepare for Hercules PLC the following budgets for each of the 3 months from July 2021 to September. So July, August, September you have to prepare. You should round the nearest whole number where appropriate. So first part you have to prepare inventory budget. Okay, so now look at the additional information. Okay, inventory of, so all these things you don't need to consider. This first part you have to consider when you're doing the theory answer. Okay, so just read the first part and then look at the additional information and prepare this. Did you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, now look at inventory. Inventory of RG57 at the end of June 2021 will be 34,500. Inventory at the end of September 2021 is planned to be 23,400 units. Inventory will be reduced by the same amount each month during the 3-month period. So now what you have to do is same thing earlier what you did before. Okay, that is 34,500 and 23,000. You have to find the difference. So what's the difference? The 34,500 minus 23,400. That's the difference.
11,100.
11,000?
100.
Yes. Okay, so 11,100, you have to divide it by 3 because 3 months. July, August, September. So 11,100 divided by 3 is 3,700. Okay. Did you understand that part?
Oh, yeah, understood that.
Okay. So for July, what you have to do is this 34,500 minus 3,700. Okay. Minus 3,700. Then you will get 30,800. So that answer is for July. Now for August, 30,800 minus 3,700. Then that is 27,100. And then for September, same, don't need. Because they are saying inventory will be inventory at the end of September 21 is planned to be 23,400. So just 23,400, you can put it in September. But then if you want to check, you can check. By August figure, if you minus 3,700, you will get this value only. Did you understand that part?
Yeah, I understood that.
Okay. Now, sales budget in units. So look at sales budget in units. They are saying, look at this point. Sales of the RG57 are expected to be 20,000 units in June 2021. Sales will then fall by 10% each month for the next 4 months. Okay, that is sales will be 10% lower than the previous month for each of the following 4 months. So what you have to do is 20,000, that's the unit. So 20,000 into 10%. So I'll do the working in this side. So 20,000 into 10%. That will be 2,000. So 20,000 minus 2,000 will be 18,000. So that's the value for July. And then if you want to find for August, 18,000 into 20%. That answer you have to minus and take. Did you understand how to do this?
Yeah, I understand how to.
Okay. Uh, that's all you have to do in that. Uh, okay. Look at the question. Third one, they're saying, um, so this sales part we found when we are doing sales budget. Now they are saying production budget. So look at this requirement. They are saying production takes place 1 month before a sale. Okay, 2% of the finished products are rejected after inspection at the end of the production process. So at the end of the production process, after the final value, only 2% they have their products have got rejected. So this 2% have to do at last. So before this, there are two or three steps that you need to do. Okay. So previous month's sale, production takes place 1 month before sales. Okay, so August. So this second answer in sales budget, the second value, in sales budget, the second part, August sales unit is 16,200, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so August value you have to take it in July because 1 month before sale. Did you understand that?
yeah, I understood that.
Okay, so 16,200. Now look at this one, August value. Sales budget units. Sorry, not August, September value. September value is 14,580. So that September value you have to take it in August. So that August Here is 14,580. 14,000, yeah, 580. Now look at October value. So sales budget in units, October value. The second answer, how much did you get?
Yeah, 13,122.
Yeah, so that answer you have to take it in September. Okay. So
Okay.
13,122. Okay, that's all. Now what you have to do? So here you have to put previous month sales. So anything that's comfortable for you, so you can write previous month sale. I am writing it as previous month sale. Now next one, inventory adjustments. That will be, now look at this. Inventory will be reduced by the same amount each month during the 3 months period. So can you remember in A part first one, we got a value as 3,700. The adjustments that we did,
Yeah.
that also you have to take it here as inventory adjustments. So you know it has reduced. Okay, so you have to minus that inventory adjustments. You have to minus 3,700 for July, August, September. Did you understand that part? Did you understand that? Hello? Now you got the total has 12,500 for July, 10,880 for August, and September 9,422. Now you have to take the rejected goods. So you have to put here rejected goods, and then from this 12,500 into 2%, because they are saying 2% of the finished products are rejected. So this answer 12,500 into 2%, how much is it?
Yeah, 250.
Okay. So from this 12,500, you have to add 250 or you have to minus 250?
Minus.
Yes, very good. So this 2% you show it separately. Okay, so here there's no space. So you show it like this. 12,500 into 2% is 250. And then show it here as 250. You have to minus 250. And then 10,880 into 2%. Okay, that is 218. So from 10,880, you have to minus 218. And then this 9,422 into 2%, that is 188. So from this 9,422, you have to minus 188. You have to show step by step. Okay, directly don't get the answer. So when you take the total, now this 12,500 minus 250 will give you 12,750. So that's the total production units. Did you understand this whole
Yeah.
answer now? That's all here.
Yeah, it should be 12,250, right?
12,000. Yeah, 12,250. Okay. So here also you have to minus and take. Then 11,098 and then here 9,610. So did you understand the whole question now?
Yeah, I understand the whole question.